Welcome to the stream. I thought I was pushing this off till 2. I thought I had it scheduled. I guess I'm stupid. That's well. Welcome, Drove. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. My first time streaming, but welcome. Welcome to the stream, and congratulations on being the first one. How are you doing? Cool. Well, glad that everything's going well. And welcome, Mr. Potato. Sweet. According to my YouTube analytics right now, I only got one live view. Oh, it's up to 4. Welcome everybody who has just joined. How you guys doing? This is my first time being live, and it's weird because I've never been on this side of like the parasocial relationship, and I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. So yeah. Mr. German moderator, I see. I got you. I know you. I know you now. Well, but yeah, no, I get it. Shall I expose your username? Because you've already won one of my 10 GPU support brackets that we're giving away. Also, they don't look pink. I promise you, they are more pink than they look in this stream and on video because, I don't know. It's not quite as pink as the channel logo, but they are more pink than this is making it look. So. Well, I guess I should probably be entertaining. I just got back from a road trip to Chicago. It was a pretty wild time. I left like 4 days ago because there was this concert that I really wanted to see. And I drove 21 hours through the night to get to the concert. It was a ton of fun. It's terrible. I fell asleep for like 20 minutes, not at the wheel. I stopped at a gas station and fell asleep. And yeah, so that was fun. And then I got to meet the whole band that I went to go see. They're called Not a Surf. They're pretty chill. So yeah. All right. Well, it is officially 2:00. We are going to get on with our first couple of GPU support bracket giveaways. We've got a Discord that, if you don't know about, you should probably join. I will link it in the chat in just a second. But I've got 4 of these specific GPU support brackets, I guess. I'm sorry, my brain's a little stuffed right now. We've got 4 of these that are going to my Discord moderators, just because they have been an incredible help. So we're going to get on with the 4 first ones. So these are going out to Brenner Technology Solutions. He was one of the first mods on the channel, on the Discord, and he was pretty helpful. He's been super helpful, along with Mr. Stevo HD. These are all upside down. I'm dumb sometimes, I tell you. With Mr. Stevo HD, Mia, and almost fell. Shoot. And Darth Raven. So thank you guys for supporting. Yeah, we should alert people on Discord real quick. I am dumb and kind of forgot about that. So give me a second. Ooh, down to only 1 viewer. People are leaving me. Stop leaving me. I don't want to be lonely. Get that stinking Discord link. 1 second. This is probably a very fun stream for the 5 people now watching. Just want to give everybody a warm welcome. We've already given away the first 4 of our GPU support brackets, and those went to the mods and the admins of the Discord, which I am working on a link for right now, and I'll get that posted in the chat. So how's everybody doing? With this, I also kind of wanted to do a ask me anything type situation. So how's everybody doing? And what questions do you guys have? I would like to do more than just stream and just give away, because that would not last very long at all. So yeah. Not good. Thought I disabled mid-roll ads. Well, hold up just a second. I have to find all of the names. I put all of the names of people who are eligible to win these support brackets into a Google Sheets, and I've got a website that I'm using to randomly pick the names, and I had it all set up, and then my laptop died because I am stupid for that to plug it in. But not dead anymore. So I'm streaming from the laptop, because the phone said there would be a 24-hour delay until the stream started, which kind of sucks because I want it to be live now instead of 24 hours from now. So, what's up? How you guys doing? Did that blind tech to what, Mr. Potato HD? My audio is cutting away. I was surprised. This microphone kind of sucks. Um, give me a moment. Trying to slow the lag down. I don't know what's up. All right. Can you guys hear me now? And is it less laggy? Are we doing better? What's up? So let me know. I closed some stuff out. I'm streaming from a 2015 Mac Pro, and this thing has been to the end of the earth and back. So I'm sorry if things are laggy or slow or terrible. It's a piece of garbage, and it is what it is. So yeah, welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're getting started as of now. So for everybody just joining who doesn't know, I mean, there's 5 people in here, so I assume it's not a ton. But for anybody who doesn't know, I'm giving away these GPU support brackets to everybody who has, giving everybody who has entered my Discord in the 1,000 subscriber special. You guys get what I mean. Anyway, we're giving away a bunch of these GPU support brackets to eligible people who have requested that they be entered into the giveaway. And so I'd like to thank all of my admins on Discord. You guys have been pretty helpful, really helpful with managing stuff while I can't. So all of you guys have got them. I will figure out shipping those later. But to everybody else, yeah, welcome. So we're gonna start, I guess, with the first real giveaway. We're going to spin a wheel, a random wheel of randomness. You guys can't see it because I'm a noob at streaming and don't know how to share my screen. Yeah, I run a tech YouTube channel and I'm completely tech incompetent, so I'm sorry about that. But we are going to spin for the first name. And yeah. Does anybody have any questions for me? I know there's not like a ton of you guys in there, but I would like to give everybody a chance to ask a couple questions and hopefully I get back to you guys. By the way, the first winner on the spin was Entity. So Entity, if you're on here on Discord, wherever you are, you have won one of these. And if you DM me, I will get you your shipping info. If you DM me your shipping info, I will get you it sent and give you your tracking and whatnot. Sorry, brain. Hello, Mark Brenner. Welcome. You've already won one of these. You have no reason to be here. No, I'm kidding. I'll take every view I can get. Thank you guys for being in. Yeah, I know. The thumbnail wasn't great. I didn't put one together. I looked stupid for it, but it's whatever. But yeah. Yeah, sorry about the Amazon package, Blind Tech. I'm sure, though, that Amazon will make it right. They have a pretty good like customer support setup. I know Jeff Bezos isn't the greatest man on earth, but I mean, he's kind of memeable. But his company is pretty okay. I mean, it does a good job of like whatnot. Geek, how many computers did I sell before getting to the office building? That is a good question, and I don't have a straight answer for you. But off the top of my head, so I started with that $7 computer from Goodwill. I sold that for like $50 after putting a hard drive in it. From there, I bought like a cheap camera. I bought some other cheap tech stuff till I got up to about $200. When I bought a lot of 6 Dell Optiplexes with like 3rd and 4th gen i7s. Then I sold like one of those, like $75. So I had 5 left at that point, and then I went and bought a 1660 Ti. I threw that in one of the Optiplexes, and then actually it was an interesting story of how I kind of got past that. There's this one kid who lives kind of within half an hour of me, and he reached out asking if he could trade a PS5 for a PC, and I didn't have anything that I felt like was equal value. And so what I did is I lent him that, like I gave him that that i7 and 1660 Ti PC on loan. Well, he gave me his PS5. I sold that, got like $500 out of it, built him a PC, and then took like $100 commission off that. And so at that point, and I sold the other like 1660 and i7 PC for like $250. So I had $350, and I threw that towards GPUs, stuffed like 1070s, 1060s. What else was it? Yeah, 1660 Supers and 1660 Ti's. So I got all of those GPUs, kind of whatever I could get my hands on for like $75 to $100. Stuffed them in, build and sold them. And after the Optiplexes were gone, I had a couple of gaming builds that I sold, I think 3 or 4, and then I went on to I made a short about it. But there's a PC that I built with an i7 12700, no, an i9 12900K. This is my first DDR5 build. I put a 4070 Super in it, and I ended up selling that for like $1,400. And at that point, I got reached out to by my current business partner, and we went in and got the office. And then I've kind of been moving and working since then. So great question, Geek. Glad to see you're in here. Mr. Steve OHD, college is going along okay. You know, I don't put nearly enough time into my classes because I love making content, and I'm a bad example for anybody who wants to get a degree, because at this rate, I might as well just drop out. But you know, we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens. I know people are going to be mad at that answer, especially if my dad's watching, or if he watches this at some point. Hi, Dad. But so college is going okay. I don't love studying. I've never been super scholastically inclined. And so the fact that college isn't going particularly well doesn't like surprise me, which is, I guess, alongside that, half the reason that I'm not posting often or consistently right now as I was a couple months ago, is that I've decided to put more time into school than into YouTube. And so, yeah, I'm trying to find a way to balance making videos and doing school, because it does take a lot of time. Like I'll spend 30 to 40 hours on a single video. And like there was a while there was probably 2 or 3 weeks where I was sitting doing 2 videos a week, which was a wild amount of time to be putting into YouTube and running a business in school. So it didn't work out. So I had to slow it down to 1 a week, and now I'm kind of trying to do 1 every 2 weeks, but that's not going too well. But I've also been super busy recently, so yeah. That's about school. Hello, Anzer, welcome. So yeah, so Blind Tech, I'm really sorry about your Amazon situation. They seems like it kind of sucks. But yeah. Phonetic question: if you start out doing 1 flip at a time, how many flips a month should you aim to do? Oh, okay. So it all depends on how much space, money, and time you have. So if you're starting with just 1 flip, it depends on kind of how much you can get for it. I like to put in like $300 to $400 into each individual build that I do. So if you can, I ideally I'd sell 3 to 4 PCs a week. Right now stuff is finally starting to speed up, but summer was really slow, and so I don't have a ton of inventory right now. But ideally I would be selling 3 to 4 PCs a week, which that'd be great. I would love to be making that kind of money. And I was at one point, like before summer really kicked into gear early this spring, there was a time over the course of a month where I probably sold $10,000 or $11,000 worth of computers, which, like, I didn't take all of that as profit, but that was like 3 to 4 PCs a week, and that was a solid, solid time. So I would ideally shoot for selling 3 to 4 PCs a week, which would make like 12, 16 a month. And that's hard to do. Like that takes a lot of time. If stuff doesn't sell, then you're kind of stranded. And I found that there's not great options for platforms for selling. I mean, you have Facebook Marketplace, which, I mean, at least where I'm at, you have Facebook Marketplace, which is great when it works, but I think I've had so many PC listings in the past year that I get shadow banned every time that I post something, because nobody reaches out until almost exactly a week after I post, and then I get a flood of messages, including scam stuff. So I think I'm kind of shadow banned on Marketplace, which sucks because I'm not selling stuff as regularly as I was, and I'm not even getting inquiries, which is kind of depressing. And then on top of that, is other marketplaces you've got like Jawa in the US, but I haven't sold a single build on Jawa. I've sold a couple of computer parts, but prices there are so inflated, and I think that nobody actually buys full builds off there. And so, selling that many PCs a month is difficult, and you need to have the market capacity to do that, and I just don't think I do right now. So hopefully that answers your questions, Phonetic. I don't know if that's how you want me to pronounce your name. Then, so yeah. All right, so we are going to go on to the second giveaway. The second GPU support bracket. The first one was won by Entity, and then 4 of them were given away to my Discord admins and mods for anybody else who is new. And yeah, so the next GPU support bracket, we are spinning the wheel right now, and it's going to Mr. Andy Tibbs on Discord. So this one is for you. Well, if you DM me, I will also send this out. I'm going to need some shipping info, but we'll discuss that in Discord. Thank you for your support. Down to Mr. Potato. He's struggling with school and grades, and yeah, school is difficult. Like I've said before, I've never been good scholastically. Always struggled with getting homework in on time. It might be because of ADHD, it might be because of something else, but it's hard to tell. it's hard to get stuff in on time, and it's hard to make yourself want to do work that you don't really care about. So, and again, if anybody here is like under 18 and is like has career goals, then like plug your ears. But personally, excuse me, at least for myself, I don't really see why I would need college unless it was kind of for a backup plan, to be honest, because I think that my PC business and YouTube and whatnot, I think it all has enough potential to make a career out of. And so that's what I hope to do, at least at some point. So yeah. Phonetic says, thanks, I don't think I'll get that many going because of mocks, but I'll try. And then who needs sleep anyway? Okay, so for that, who needs sleep anyway? Some of you guys might know I'm a bit dumb when it comes to how I do my sleep. So I don't sleep nearly enough. I'll usually sleep 5 to 6 nights a week. And I've taken that mantra of who needs sleep anyway kind of to the max. Like it's stupid, but I've gotten used to it, and it gives me the time that I don't have during the day to do stuff. Even if it's just like watching a show and relaxing instead of sleeping. Like I'll do that sometimes, and I don't get into that habit because it's not good. But yeah, sleep is good, and probably do it. But if you have to build computers instead of sleep, I guess that's cool too. I've done it as well, and just be careful. Make sure you're not going past the point of where it's dangerous, because guess what? That's dangerous. Anybody else have any other questions? Or should I just get on to the next giveaway? Give you guys a couple seconds to respond. Go ahead for the giveaway. Bumped my table. This is the sketchiest screen setup I've ever done. All right. So next winner, we are spinning the wheel now. And the lucky winner is going to be Mr. Game Trout. Sorry, my bad. So Game Trout, again, DM me. We'll get you one of these. We'll get it sent to you, and we'll get it figured out. I will also DM each winner personally, just to kind of make sure that they get their information and know that they know that they've won one of them. So, this chair is very squeaky and creaky. I noticed Mr. Stevo HD, or sorry, Mr. Potato, at some point asked that I talk a little bit about this computer that's behind me. So I got this PC. It's a Dell pre-built that has a Ryzen 7 2700X in it and a RX 580. This is the only build that I currently have in the office completed, which is kind of depressing because it means that I don't have a lot of stuff. But I've got a bunch of power supplies, a bunch of CPUs. I'm waiting on some motherboards and GPUs, and then we'll have some other computers put together. I've also got RAM and stuff in the office. So, but yeah, I threw this GPU support bracket in there to kind of show how it looks and goes together. I think, to be entirely honest, this is actually supposed to be one more set of screws down, but because this power supply is in the way, we don't have space for it, and so yeah, we can't really do much more with it. But hey, it is what it is. It's yeah. I'm not checking Discord right now, just so you know. I'm just kind of trying to focus on the stream. But it is what it is. All right. So your build isn't selling, Mr. Potato. I'm very sorry about that. I genuinely don't know what to say to help. But it's just sometimes it just doesn't go that way. Sometimes stuff takes forever to sell. This PC's been listed for 2 weeks. It's at $350 for a Ryzen 7 to a 2700X and a RX 580. Like that's a good deal, and nobody's interested in it. So it is rough. Sometimes waiting on stuff to sell, and so I'm sorry about that. I guess we'll move on to the next winner. Mr. Blake, you have won yourself a GPU support bracket. Congratulations. Hopefully, DM me and we'll get you this sent your way. Anybody have any more questions? Any more questions? We have 2 more of these to give away as of right now. This one and the one that's in here. And, you know, I have an 11th one. It's the prototype. Doesn't have any color on it. It's a little bit messed up. But if somebody wants this one, I guess we could consider giving it away as well. So we'll see. Geek says, I don't know if you've done it already, but an office tour video would be fire. You know what? We're live. It's a mess, but might as well. I'll do a full video on it, I guess, at some point. And I'm sorry about how messy this is. The lighting's not great right now in the rest of this place, so we'll see. So we have our parts stack up here. This has got a bunch of motherboards, CPU coolers, and whatnot on it. As I said, sorry that everything is messy. We come over here. We've also got a couple of drawers that have a bunch of stuff in them. So this one up here. And don't blame me for this. This is how these CPUs shipped. But I bought 15 of these i5 6500Ts. And we're getting those in builds. We've got RAM in a drawer. We've got a bunch of cables, power supply cables, loads and loads of cable extensions, a bunch of fans. Sorry, I've never streamed on a laptop before, so I never recorded on a laptop before, so the camera angles are probably garbage. But yeah, and then we've got a bunch of tables for working on stuff, and got kind of parts scattered everywhere. It's pretty messy right now, and I definitely need to clean it up. And then we also have the YouTube corner, just kind of where I record everything. We've got our builds, got a monitor. This is where all the recording and editing happens, as you might guess. All right, so am I selling the Windows 11 laptop that's on the counter? So that was actually a repair that I'm doing for a friend. Their SSD died. They've got an 8th Gen i5 in there, and it's like they bought it refurbished, but they didn't replace anything. They just cleaned it and sold it at a markup. And so to answer your question, Blind Tech, it's not currently selling, and sorry about that. All right. Anybody else have any questions? And welcome to the chat, Robert Fixit. It's good to have more people in here. I guess we'll go on to the next giveaway item. All right. Mr. Razor, if you are in the chat, congratulations. You have won yourself a GPU support bracket. We'll see if you guys can kind of see the pink, but it's not really. Does the job now, I guess. It is a lot more pink than it is on camera, and I am sorry about that. It's not as light as you would think. It's almost like trying to think of something to compare it to. It's like flamingo pink. It's not like super light. It's not like pastel pink, but it's like a flamingo is what it looks like. It's not exactly the color of my logo, but that's just kind of an issue with the 3D printer that I ended up using, not having the right filament color. And that's cool. Yeah, Fnatic, that's almost exactly a match. So yeah. All right, well, one more GPU support bracket to give away. It means one more winner. And we are spinning the wheel now. And this one goes to Mr. Blind Tech. Congratulations on your new GPU support bracket. That's the one that is in here. I would pull it out, but right now it is not being pulled out because I have to undo 3 screws and I have to find a screwdriver. So, yeah. Well, congratulations to all of the winners. I wish I had some, I guess, more substance prepared for this stream because it would be fun. Be fun to actually do a real video or something on stream and live though. But as I got home last night at like midnight and ended up waking up way later than I thought I would today, it was kind of not quite the way I wanted it to go. Geek asks a question: what are the taxes like for PC flipping? Also, are you under an LLC with your partner, trying to track every purchase just to get? Yeah, it just gets a little annoying. So we do have an LLC. Sales tax on everything in Idaho, where I'm at, is 7%. And so we collect a 7% sales tax on everything that we sell. And yeah, so we have that in a separate account and we pay that to the IRS whenever we need to. So yeah, I need to do better with like actually accounting because I have done a terrible job with keeping track of all of my money. And so yeah, no sales tax in Florida. Yeah, you're lucky. I'm kind of pissed because here there's sales tax on food as well as on everything else. And I know in a lot of states there isn't sales tax on food, which that would be incredible here, but that's just not how it goes here. So yeah. Anybody else have any other questions? What state am I in? I'm in Idaho. So it's like, I don't know how well you know your U.S. geography, but if my hand is like the U.S., it's not shaped perfectly. Let's say let's say this is Texas. Let's say Florida's down here, California's over here, and Idaho is like right here, if that makes sense. So I should build a NAS. Actually, I don't think that I will. So I have a work SSD that is just a 1 terabyte NVMe drive. And I just pull footage on, tear it off, pull it on, and it works pretty well for me. It's fast enough. I can plug it into any old build. And I do keep some footage around. So with my I have a like a business Gmail setup that has 2 terabytes of storage. And so I put all my B-roll footage that I might want at a later date on there. So I do have it, but I don't keep my A-roll stuff around. So, well, yeah, about the redundancy, I use Google Drive. I have a 2 terabyte Google Drive thing. And honestly, if there's any storage that's going to be reliable, it's going to be Google Drive stuff. They probably have a couple of backups of it. And if they don't, then I guess womp womp, I'll just re-record the B-roll. I'm not, I don't think I'm big enough to, so I guess need to keep that kind of thing around. Plus, the NAS is kind of expensive. I don't even have a dedicated editing rig right now. I just edit on whatever I have in the office. So I'm going to finish our next video on this RX 580, which isn't ideal, but hey, I'll get the job done, I guess. So it is good that you have a year's worth of footage to use with future videos. But to be honest, I just don't think don't think I'm in need of that. I feel like it's not exactly. I don't feel like I need it because I don't usually do the same type of video. I don't review the same CPU or GPU again and again and again. You know what I mean? And not that you do. I haven't like seen a ton of your videos, so I don't exactly know what footage you use again and again. But I don't know. I just don't feel like I need it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, and I'm sorry if that's not the answer you wanted to hear, I guess, to the NAS thing. Well, if nobody else has any other questions, then I think I'm going to end the stream. Sorry if it's been boring, and congratulations to the winners. I will get DMs sent, and we'll figure out shipping it. So, okay, who's using my chat to talk to me? I am confused about that because I did not type that in. Ah, that does sound accurate. That does sound like Mia. Okay. That is a very valid. Yeah. All right. Well, I will see you guys at some other date. I should have my next video coming out next week or this weekend. We'll see. It depends on how long editing takes and what I have in the way of homework. So, everybody have a nice day, nice evening, whatever you want to call it. And I'll see you guys all when I see you guys. All right. Goodbye.